So we being the Discord chat, decided on doing a Day of the Dead, Dia de los Muertos, skull inspired makeup. Now, I've looked at a few things, but I want you guys to decide what colors are going to, basically what accent color, because like it's gonna be a lot of black and white, right? Because it's like kind of a skull. Purple, I think purple might be cool. Actually, could we do, oh, purple, okay. Do you have, I have many bad days. I have many bad days. Okay, so let's get the vibes going. I think we should put some kind of relaxing sounds in the back. Do you guys want fire crackling or healing tones? I can do fire crackling and wind or healing tones. Macarena. Give me. What if we just, I think that would be so psycho if we listen to the Macarena on repeat. I will, but it's kind of busy for the rest of the year for me, so I'm just going to have to let you guys know when stream. Oh, I literally just tried to put this lid on this. Thank you, thank you. You guys are so sweet. This is no different, honestly, from me doing my makeup generally. I just like drop things, lose things, have to find them. So no, I will be streaming before the end of the year, don't worry. But it'll be fairly sporadic throughout November and then probably more in December up until like Christmas time. Okay, so if we're gonna do purple, we need to have a good little base down here. Okay, it looks crazy now. Honestly, you guys, you are now seeing my kind of ASMR. I like ASMR content, but since I was a teenager, have always watched makeup content and find it very relaxing. Okay, so I'm gonna kind of I'm making just like a blank slate basically all around. Good. All right. Is this the corset? No, this is a different corset. I got this one for today. It is similar to the other one, but you'll see why at the end. I have some finishing touches that are a surprise for you guys when I'm done with my face. This one's really pretty, right? It like has little, it's like such a cute design. I had to put sticky boobs on though, which of course it makes it more difficult to breathe. Honestly, the other one, this one I think is a size up from the other one. The other one was really, really tight and it was stiff. This one doesn't really have boning in it the way the other one does. It did. Okay, it does have boning a little, but it's not nearly as, I guess, strong. So perfect. All right, I need to, okay, perfect. You guys can see me and I can see myself in my mirror. That's what I need. So I do have, did I tell you guys about my tragic news? Okay, so there's a thing, I think some people do it, but like if you're really into makeup, again, I used to do makeup, right? So you can get these magnetic palettes and take products out of their packaging, like you like basically like use metal like tweezers or anything like that to like get under the product pan out of like a compact basically. So here's a good example. Okay, so a lot of makeup products come like this, and then you use something to like go in there without breaking the powder and get the metal pan out, and then you can stick them, because they're metal, to these like magnetic palettes, so you have all of your things in one big thing basically, so you can just look at all of it and use it. It's really convenient. And I did this a while back. I had different ones when I did makeup, but then like even just for now I still do it because it's so convenient. So I have one for eyeshadows that are like the ones I use every day. I have one that's like all the things I use every single day. I have one that's just blushes. I have one that's like bronzers. This probably means nothing to you, but I had one that had all of my really crazy colorful eyeshadow from like all these different eyeshadow palettes, and I put them all in this one thing, and I put all these glitter ones in here, and I dropped it the other day. I'm usually very careful, but it just like fell off my stool, and it's kind of destroyed. I haven't had time to go in and get rid of the broken ones and everything. So it's pretty sad because it was so beautiful. It was like so organized and beautiful, and it was like all the good colors. And quite a few of them broke, unfortunately. So when I am back, I'm going to have to take them all out, get rid of the broken ones, clean out all the powder, and then see what I have left. So I was very sad because this was, I mean, I have so much makeup, but this was years and years of makeup and like accumulating different things and putting them in here. So I had all these colors for like when I do costumes. So honestly, I was very upset, but it's one of those things, like what can you do at that point? So, oh, here's a good example. Making a mess. This is like my every single day one. Okay, this is like usually what I have. So, yeah, that's what I mean, but I made like a crazy colorful one. And I'm actually gonna use this. I actually need to wash some brushes too before I go. Okay. Alright. Basically, the thing I use for the base is wet and sticky, so I just use like a powder on top so that everything glides. Okay. Now I'm gonna map out my eye sockets. Okay, we're gonna have our nose. Okay, and then, ooh, I hate these pencils. My pencil sharpener is not in here. Gonna do like almost like a circle. Perfect, just like that. And I'm gonna use my eyebrow as the top of the circle. Good. And we're gonna go around. And are they even? No. And then I am the queen of just doing that, and I will kind of just fix it later. It's kind of more like that. Even shallower, actually. Okay. Now, when I used to do clients, did I lick my finger and wipe it off? No. But, you know, okay. Kind of like that. They don't have to be perfect. Okay, and then we'll get to the lips later, but let's start with this. Okay. Can you do sleep paralysis demon pose again? Oh, every time I open this palette, I get sad. Did you delete your last live stream? It's being auto, like, archived because of my music on the Be Right Back screen. So, it will be up in just like a day or two on the VOD channel. So if you don't follow the VOD channel, follow the VOD channel. Okay. Let's see. I'm thinking it's gonna go like light to dark, I think. So I'm just gonna start with this really light purple. See what that looks like. Put it all on to take it off in an hour. That's been me every single day of this of the monathon. Okay, it's not really showing up. Let's do that one. Oh, that's still not really showing up. Let's do this one. Ooh. There we go. Gonna just pack it on, as they say. All over the lid. Like that. Ooh, okay, and then the key with something like this is dark, kind of bright colors can get really messy, but what you can do is just take a lighter color and just do this on the edges with kind of a fluffy brush, and then it just blends it out. Now this isn't all I'm gonna do. I'm a big glitter person when I can be, so not necessarily for every day or like YouTube videos, but if it's Halloween, I'm using glitter. So I'm gonna pack on the purple. Makeup application is oddly satisfying. Yes, I'm telling y'all, I like it. And even if you're not into it, it's kind of just like fun to watch, or like it come together, or just somebody like sitting doing something and talking. I feel like is so relaxing. But I love videos. That's like how I got into makeup, was like videos of people just like sitting and doing their makeup. All right. There used to be a thing on like makeup YouTube. It's not as big as it was. There was like a golden era of it, right? And there was like a thing called a chatty get ready with me. And it was just like this. So honestly, I'm living my dream right now. Okay. I made it. Okay. And I'm just going to use purple and kind of blend out the edges. Even though, you know, eventually this is going to just blend. I'm going to blend really high because it's going to blend up into the eye sockets, which are going to be dark. So, ooh, my knuckle. Sorry, Kim. Sorry, Kimmy. Okay. And I'm just gonna use the same purple right under the eye. Easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. Dental surgery roleplay. I do have a dentist roleplay on YouTube. Thank you, Emily. Underappreciated banger. I know, I didn't even do the green screen for the monathon. I'm kind of sad about it, but it just takes a lot of putting up and taking down. So I think we are due for a green screen roleplay stream when I'm back. What do you guys think? And what would you guys want, do you think? I'm open to suggestions. It doesn't have to be something that I've already done. Okay, I'm going to now, I'm interested to see, I'm gonna kind of have to go from like purple to a really dark purple to black on the edges. So just gonna kind of go around, and now I'm gonna have to kind of use darker purple and see kind of where that gets us. I'm gonna use like a plum. Can I take this out to show you? I'm gonna use like this dark purple, okay? I'm gonna just Christmassy, even if it's early. Oh my gosh. Should we put up a tree in here? I will literally buy an extra tree to put just in the streaming room. I have a mini one, but should we put like a big Christmas tree? Okay, so I'm kind of just gonna, it's gonna look a little rough at first. That's typically, with makeup you gotta trust the blend, is basically what you gotta do. So I'm gonna kind of just make like a rough circle around the purple with the dark purple. Yep. Yes, Christmas roleplay. Tree it up. Taylor one again. Oh, I have all the Taylor ornaments and I can put those on it, but I kind of want to do a bigger tree. Not that there's really room. I guess I can put it right there. I guess I can move all that stuff, and then I can put a big tree right there if you guys want. And then we can go up from there. That'll be really cute. I was already thinking, I typically don't put my Christmas stuff up anywhere. No decor, no nothing, until December 1st, but I kind of want to just do it in November this year. Why not? We could all use a little Christmas spirit, right? Okay, this looks so terrifying, but like I said, trust the blend. Trust the blend. So then basically what you do is you take the other color, like the lighter color that I just used first, and we just go, we blend the edges, blend the edges, and then when I put the black down, we'll use that kind of dark purple I just showed you, and we'll blend the edges. Are you picking up what I'm putting down? Yeah. Do you do real or fake trees? I do fake. I've never ever in my whole life done a real tree, actually. My family always did an artificial tree. I have an artificial tree. It's just like, and I think I want to do a real one at some point, but it always just seems like more hassle to me, so I've never done it. But it does seem like more Christmas joy. Because you actually get to smell a real tree, but I've never done it. Yep, blending the edges, blending the edges. Position the neon sign as a star. In Simone we trust. Thank you, thank you, thank you. We got it, we got it, we got this. We got this. Okay, we're gonna just do this. Okay, very good. All right, we're getting close to the edge, as you can see. I may need to go in. I'm gonna try to quit slamming this stuff down on the desk. I'm gonna probably have to keep going in with some of these and then like darken it and blend it. Doing any kind of makeup, especially like costume makeup, is kind of a patience game of like adding more, blend, add more, blend, add more, blend, right? And then, but there's lots of finishing touches that really take it over the edge. I used to do it late, December 15th, now it's November 2nd. Yes, I think I'm going to have to do that this year, so we'll all do it together. Blend the edges, oh yes. I'm glad y'all are enjoying this. I'm enjoying this as well. This is very relaxing to me. This is very therapeutic to me. Okay. It's like art therapy. Okay, so now, oh, I even have an even darker purple. I have a purple that's so, I guess it looks kind of brown on camera, but to me it looks very dark purple. Like a dark plum. And I'm gonna kind of use that now. And same thing. I'm gonna go around the edges kind of like in a circle. Yep. You guessed it. Right around. Good. I don't care if it kind of gets into the other purple, because what are we gonna do at the end? We're gonna blend it. Okay. Yep. We're just gonna, yep. And it'll look kind of crazy at first. That's one thing I've really had to accept. It's gonna look crazy sometimes. All around till we have basically a circle-ish. A circle-ish. Have a stress-free holiday, go fig. Oh, I will not be getting a real one this year. I just can't handle that. Too much going on. Okay. Do that. Go around. It looks so crazy, but that's okay. Yep. That's fine. No need to panic. Okay. All right, look at that. Look at those circle-ish. Okay, circles-ish. Very good. Yup. You know what? To me, maybe we could get a little rounder on this side, but pretty close. Pretty close. Having a chill time so far. Yay! Hydrate. Oh. First time I'm seeing you do your makeup. Woohoo! Alright. Looking good. Okay, so what do? I'm teaching you guys right now. Okay, we're gonna go in with the darker purple, the kind of in-between color. Okay, that was this one. I'm gonna use that, and then we're gonna blend the edges. Yep, we're gonna blend the edges. Now I usually would use a fluffier brush, so I might need to switch, but that's okay. This is a little dense for my liking, but let's just see how it works. Oh, it actually works pretty good. Not too bad, not too bad. All right, we're gonna just blend, blend, blend. When in doubt, blend it when in doubt, blend it out a little more. Good. And soften the edges. Alright. Not too bad. Probably need some more color there. Good, and I'll honestly probably even go in with the darker color again, like the darkest color on a fluffy brush and kind of blend that on the in-between line. I'm just trying to like blend out these lines. We want no harsh lines. I'm gonna in-between color my ass off. Perfect. I'm so proud. Yeah, blend, 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 blend. Very good. Very good. We've got some harshness over here. And I'm thinking not really dark enough over here and over here, so I'm gonna go in with the darker color now and kind of just add it in. It really is just a game of going back and forth. Good. Kind of like that. And then now we've kind of lost some of the really purple color. Okay, we're losing some of the like true purple. So I'm gonna go back in with this extreme purple and just really make sure that that doesn't get lost in the sauce. This will also help blend. I'm gonna say blend 50 million times during this, okay? Yep, we're looking pretty purple. Pretty purple, good. All right, it looks a little darker to me in person, like the dark edges, but then it looks on camera, but that's okay. We're gonna just all right, we've got purple dark kind of eye sockets going. I'm gonna take a true black now. I'm gonna take a true black and I'm going to just go kind of around the edges just to add some more dimension. A lot of blending. I know, you guys wanted to see this. It is so much blending. You should have seen me with the clown makeup with the star, which I kind of just had to fill in, but I blended the edges of that one. Okay, that looks pretty good to me. I'm just gonna kind of lightly, again, blend the edges. Good. Blend the edges. Now, for the fun, I'm going to use whatever brush I can find that doesn't have too much other color on it, and it is time. Oh my gosh, my purple glitter exploded, but we're gonna add some ooh, I have some fun things saved in here. Let's see, I have this kind of like holographic purple glitter stuff. I'm gonna do a little bit of that. It's kind of like a UV looking purple, or like black light looking, if that makes sense. But it's really cool. We're gonna add a little bit of that. And we're gonna add a little bit of this just to my eyelid. Okay. Good. Ooh. And then, thank you for answering questions. Dia de los Muertos skull. So that adds something, right? That adds something. Then I have this kind of like purple glitter. Let's see what that looks like. On top, I can always put more of the UV. Very good. And if you put something wet down, it makes glitter stick a lot easier, and it makes it pop more. So I'll probably honestly layer them a little. It's kind of a no-no, but I'm freestyling right now, so that's fine. All right. Yeah, because it can get a little gunky if you're layering, but it makes it really pop. Okay. More glitter. Oh, yes. Oh. This is the real moan-a-thon day. I'm gonna be moaning the whole time with the glitter. Oh, look at that. Oh, yeah. Okay. Gorge. Okay. Now. I have a little bit more to do on the eyes, but we're gonna skip around just a tiny bit. Okay. Actually, I need to put some kind of base makeup down now. So I'm gonna just do. Yep, and then the other side do. Easy peasy. This is like a concealer, but I honestly, the whole last week, I've just been using it on my whole face. Because, fuck it. Sometimes there's, you can bend the rules of makeup. I don't know, do whatever. Alright. Crazy. A little crazy, but that's okay. Purple was a good choice. I agree. Pretty sick. Okay. And we're just gonna what? We're gonna blend. We're gonna blend. And usually I use a sponge for this step, but my sponge is completely covered in blue face paint because of the Corpse Bride. So we're making do with a brush, and a brush will do just fine for this. Okay, I'm very shiny. This concealer is very shiny. It's like a radiant concealer. Y'all are always talking about my skin. Okay, that's why. Just put radiant concealer over your whole face and you'll be glowing. Okay. Alright, now I look a little crazy, but that's okay. It'll come together in the end. We have to have faith. Okay, so I did kind of brush away. I did kind of brush away a little bit of the darkness right here. So I'm just gonna kind of go back in and get the lines back there a little bit. Wow. Okay, so the thing about skulls, my nose is running. The thing about skulls is they have a very specific kind of like nose situation going. It kind of goes something like that. Okay, and then we're just gonna fill her in just like that. And I'm going to also, this is just to kind of get it dark, I'm going to also put, I wish this didn't have red on it. some of the red off of this. And I'm going to use this. And I'm just gonna kind of set the pencil I just used with powder. Yep, just like that. And it honestly looks harder than it is. You kind of just gotta not let it intimidate you. Okay, just like that. Boom. Little skull nose. Okay? Ooh. Okay. Here comes an interesting part. I want to see what I want to do for the mouth, because there's a lot of options for this kind of like skull mouth, I think. So I'm gonna kind of do this like jaw, cheek, kind of concave. My nose gets wet. Glad to hear you say that. My nose always runs when I'm doing this. Okay, I'm gonna kind of do like a like that. Okay. Like down under my cheekbone and then kind of up. Yep. And I'm also going to do this, like, make it thick, okay? We like it thick with 2 C's, because guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna fucking blend, okay? Yeah, we're gonna just do a little bit of that. Oh, yeah, wow. Okay. Wow. Artistry with the pencil. Slay. Hydrate, thank you. Thank you. Okay, so I'm gonna take this same kind of dark, take this little brush in the black eyeshadow powder, and I'm gonna just pack that on this line of pencil, just like that. Officially the most transfixed this shot has been throughout these 13 days. Insane. I love it. Yep, we're just gonna, yep. Kind of just, it doesn't have to be perfect because the bottom is going to be blended. So it just kind of has to be like that. Then I'm going to take this brush and the dark plum powder we used as kind of the in-between color, and I'm gonna go right here and I'm gonna blend out the bottom line with the in-between kind of plum color. And you can see we're getting a little bit of a like gradient situation happening here, and I'm not really sure how it's gonna connect to my mouth. I'll worry about that later. Now, yep, we're gonna just trace. I'm gonna go and make this kind of like a gradient. I'm gonna kind of buff out the harsh line between the black and then the plum. Oop. That's okay, we smudged, but that's okay. Can fix that. Okay, and then guess what we're gonna do? We're gonna fucking blend. Alright, we're gonna take this one and go into that brighter purple, that lightest purple we were using. And I'm gonna just lightly, on a very fluffy brush, because I don't want it to be too dark, we're gonna just go along the edge and make it a gradient. Hopefully by the end of this I don't look like I gave myself like a beard or like a 5 o'clock shadow, but again, I'm kind of just going for it, and we'll figure it out as we go. All right. Ooh, gradient. Okay, and look how much better that looks than that. Honestly, I could honestly take more like lighter purples and gradient it all the way down, but then I would really look like I had a beard. Okay, we're gonna take the purple and we're gonna lightly go right here, just like that. Oh, that side's a little harsher, I'm not gonna lie. A little more harsh. So I think I'm gonna go in the same, ooh. Okay, I think I'm gonna go in the same brush, but just go on like a lighter color, like an even lighter purple. And I'm gonna try and just blend this out and try again. I'm literally just trying to make not look like I have a freaking 5 o'clock shadow. Okay, and then we're gonna just go over here. Same thing. We're just blending. Yep, we're just blending. Okay. And I'm gonna kind of like blend it down if I can. And we're just gonna have to like, I'll probably have to clean this up, like carve this out a little. Maybe I should do that now. What if I just do this? Let's see what happens. Carve it. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Can we talk about buoys in here? Emily's gonna get you. Alright. Putting this concealer might have been a mistake, because now I'm kind of making a harsh line, but I'm just kind of cleaning it up because it went so low. And I'm going to just go ahead and go in now with like a light purple. I'm talking speaking of boobies, all right, I'm talking like this color purple. Okay, this side's a little worse. There's always a side that like won't do exactly what you want it to do, I feel like, when you're doing anything. But when you're doing eye makeup, okay, we're just gonna blend. What did I say? When in doubt, blend. Okay, and it's just gonna kind of go into the lips like that. And you're a boob also. You're going to complete the other arm sleeve eventually. I'm going to probably keep adding to it. I don't know if it's going to be like a sleeve, you know what I mean? But I'll probably keep adding to it. I don't know. I don't really know. I kind of am just taking it as it comes with the as it comes. Like, I don't have control over it, but like as I decide. All right, I have chapstick on, so I'm taking, excuse me, some of that off with, oh, there's red. Shit, I need it off. Okay, and I'm going to then use a really thin side. This is really little and really thin, and I'm just going to bits on the other arm. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm doing. That's my plan at the moment, is just like a few over here in the sleeve. I'm gonna probably do like a couple down here, and then who knows after that. They're addicting. And I always can think of more that I want. So we'll see. The only places I don't really think I would like tattoos on myself is like, I don't really want any chest tattoos or like any up here or like stomach. Like I like them kind of on the peripheral. Okay. So actually I should probably use the pencil for this first. Pencil's easy because then you can just like erase it. So I'm gonna kind of just, that's thick. Okay, no, we can't do that. We have to use the powder. All right, I'm gonna use this. I'm gonna like that. Okay, and then I'm gonna go up like that. You gotta start in the middle because teeth, typically there's kind of a space right there. Okay, and then I'm gonna go here. Good. I did a really detailed skull one year where like each tooth was like drawn out. I'm not gonna do that today just because it's gonna take forever, but I think we will have a good effect with this. Yeah, and we're just gonna do lines going outward from the middle and try and do your best to make them, I kind of have to curve them a little bit because my lips are plump. Are you winging this or following a picture? Basically, what I have done for every Halloween look is I do look on Pinterest and I find like a couple, so like I found one picture that had like sort of a similar eye just so I could kind of like plan it out. I just kind of like look at the picture and then I don't necessarily like look at it and go back and forth like this. I can just kind of look at components of it. So I found a Pinterest picture that had kind of a similar like blended from a color to a dark eye, and so I did that. And then I found a different picture that had a similar kind of gradient that I was thinking for this kind of part, because some of them it's like solid and I wanted this like gradient. And then I found a picture that has similar teeth to like what I'm thinking, and then I can kind of look and use it as a reference, you know. And then the further we get out, the more it's gonna just kind of be like straight lines like that. And I'm gonna do a few actually onto this kind of gradient line that we made. Andrew Whisper, thank you, thank you, thank you. Gonna kind of just do that. Not all of, some people just do it on their lips, but I think it looks better because like obviously we have teeth going back. I like it to be like kind of further back like that. Okay, that's looking pretty skull-like on the mouth. Is there anything that I want to add to the mouth? I don't know. I'm going to add a few things around, but one thing I do like to do is use like a pen, like an eyeliner or something, to kind of make all of it darker. It kind of just, like when I know things are kind of where I want them, I will make it darker. Yep. And it just adds like a little extra. Do you see? Boom, boom. Boom, like, right? Give us a hot take. I don't know if I can think of one right now. I'm so zoned in. I am freaking locked in right now. Boom. Okay. Boom, boom, boom. Okay, so I have this blue. I think I want to do something with this blue. Part of me wants to do like a wing with the blue, but I think this isn't very easy to work with. So what I think I'm going to do is I saw one where there was like a little design on the chin. It was like a little, like almost like flower petals. I hope that this is gonna be cute. It's like this. It's like flower petals. And then there was, let's do some like dots, kind of, some like, yeah, you guys can't really see that, huh? I'll go over it with some color powder. I'm just trying to add some kind of like ornate details, because for Dia de los Muertos, it's like definitely ornate details. Okay. Maybe. I won't do a wing, but maybe I can just do a little line with it. I don't know. Just like that. As you can see, I truly just like wing my life when it comes to costume makeup like this, but that's okay. Next, we are not done. I probably need to, I want a little more glitter. Queen of glitter for real. Okay, I'm gonna just add a little something. This is like fun to put on literally everything. It just like makes everything pop. And just kind of throw it on. Oh, we can put it on the blue. Just like that. Okay. Some kind of like glitter. Ooh. 7 p.m. I got nervous worrying about whether it would make me nervous. Literally, me. I have to tell y'all that one of the nights, one of the streams, I've been like down bad because I was dealing with some monthly womanly things during these streams, some of them. So I was going to Eddyville here and there, okay? I was taking Eddyville, okay? And I actually took, and usually it like doesn't really affect me that much or like make me high. It just like it relaxes me a bit, makes me feel like less of the symptoms. I forgot that I did it. And then I was streaming and I all of a sudden felt so crazy weird. Like so weird. And I was so aware that I was so aware of the lights, I was so aware of the screen, I was so aware of the chat, I was so aware. It scared me. I like zoomed out right here and was like, whoa. I like noticed my surroundings and the fact that I was like, at a computer. Freaked me the hell out. Tweezers, I'm gonna throw on some lashes. For honestly no reason, like for fun. I just think it looks better, like something this much makeup looks better with lashes, I think. If you're gonna like have a bunch of colors and stuff, it just adds like dimension. Boom. I usually need my mirror like a little closer to do this, but try not to stab my eyeball. Here we go. Do. And I'm gonna just go up in length. Hello, Anna. I'm gonna go make it pretty long on the edges. Sometimes I have to like press it up if it's like stabbing my eye. Good times. Okay. I think we're like almost done with the skull, honestly. There's not too much stuff to go. I have just some finishing touches after I get these on. I have a couple more like adornments. Is that the right word? Can I fit one more lash on there? I think I can. One more cluster of lashes, I suppose. Mr. Nick, hello, came from YouTube. Welcome. We have had a lot of the YouTube fam joining us for the Monathon. I appreciate it. Okay, ready? All right. Oh, no. Sometimes they don't want to stay. Come on. Nope. Maybe a lash can't really fit right there. Come on, stick. Oh, there we go. And we'll just pinch it right on the lash. See, like, to me, that makes a huge difference. It just kind of like polishes it to me, like it finishes it. Polishes it off. Okay, little glue. Little glue. Good. Perf. Okay. Then we're gonna, what did I do? I think I started with a 12. Gonna just go and do the whole other side. 12, 14. I think I did 12, 14, 14, and then 16, 16. And that's just the different lengths. Oh, this eye gives me a little more trouble typically, because I'm having to go across my nose. Yeah. Boom. Okay. So tonight I'm gonna wash all of this off And then I'm gonna have to put some not big dramatic lashes on. Oh. It didn't really want to stick. Since you're trying to, it has glue on it, you're trying to like just get it to stick with the glue right on the eyelashes. Yep. Just like that. Something on my lip. Okay. Next. Painstaking doing it in little clusters. Yeah, I am used to it. I do clusters a lot, but they are definitely a little more difficult than like putting on. I should have just gotten strip lashes for Halloween for the marathon streams because